The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Julian Love brings him down. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? They'll look to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. A give, and here's Johnson. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set middle. That's the tight end, Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of down. On the zone read, here's Johnson. And he will carry his offense to the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line, a pickup of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
He'll drop to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Second down and 3. Once again, it's Walker. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That's going to be hauled in. He's got it. Mark Andrews. Touchdown Seahawks. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. On the handoff, Johnson is running right. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack. And it's clear why.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here comes a toss right. Here comes Johnson. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now.
The tight end Fant in motion. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2.
18, Pioneer. Track 60. Check out.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 2nd and 7. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Set. Check. 70 Lion.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A short gain up to the 20. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Ready. Trap 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be fourth down. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down, and the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal. The Giants field goal unit out on the field. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Giants are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Set to go now on first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back. in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Let's go now.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. Open man, he's got Agnew. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now it's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
That's caught left side by Bellinger. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 17.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Let's go. 60 by 6. 60. Check go.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. The tight end Fant in motion. A give to Charbonnet. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's in! Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Tracy now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give left side here for Johnson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the ground, it's Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Go.
On second down, here's a run with Charbonnet. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 17-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A tight end in motion now. They'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
18 Cardinal. Roll.
A run here right side, and it's Charbonnet. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. A tough spot here. Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to make it a 2-possession. And this is blocked. Oh, big hole, left side. Still on the move. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6. Thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st you stick your hand up, that's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
So, special teams, big impact on this one. Now the offense will try to follow, and they're going to go for 2. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Here we go, set.
At the 49-yard line.
Track at 60.
They motion the slot man left.
Check go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Metcalf pulls in that one. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game. With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Now, Walker. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now he'll air one out. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.